What's up everyone, I am JFDin and this is Steam on a Budget, where we'll select a game on the Steam Popular New Release section, play it and evaluate it according to its playability, the amount of money invested in it, the total playable time, and how worth it was afterwards. For this, we are following this article on Lifehack that stipulates how much is your time really worth. Today, game is... If you ever wanted a game where you can control a ninja lookalike, not this kind of ninja. Are you serious? Thank you. Gosh. With special powers. Not this special though. It is still nice since you can control the shadows. Yeah, that's quite right. Well, this is everything you've ever wanted. Developed by Linksworks, ARAGAMI is a third-person action stealth game where you can control the spirit in a quest for Yamiko, the one that gave your life. Basically, as ARAGAMI, you suddenly wake up and notice that you have company, that is Yamiko, a woman that gives some information about yourself. She explains that a clan called Kaiho raised her land and imprisoned her and the Shadow Empress. So, your mission is to kill the general of this clan and save the people that are imprisoned. The premise is pretty simple. For you to accomplish such task, you have to recover talismans that were used to complete the ritual that got them trapped. There are 6 of them, and in the 13 chapters you have to make your way to them while avoiding the Kaiho soldiers. Even though the end is predictable, I think the story was pretty interesting. I really liked it. The characters have great personalities and I think their progression was really good, especially ARAGAMI's. Think about it, suddenly you wake up and you know nothing about yourself and the person that invoked you can't answer your questions. You start to wonder where did you come from and what is your purpose in this world. ARAGAMI starts having visions that show some memories, but he can't comprehend what he's seeing, and that makes him even more uncomfortable with the situation. He has a hunch that he's not only supposed to complete Yamiko's demands, but he can't really do anything about it, especially because of the short time he has. But at the same time, it's pretty clear that he wants some answers. Yamiko, on the other hand, seems like a person that wouldn't hurt a fly at first, but her anger and the need for revenge shows itself throughout the game. I have to say that I enjoyed these characters a lot, and it made the game even more amusing. If you want to know a little bit more about the lore of the game, the scrolls you collect are not only used to buy new skills, but they also tell some stories. For me, stealth games are pretty simple. You always have an objective, and you have to get there without killing yourself. How do you do that? You walk in the shadows and avoid any contact. In an interview, one of the founders of Linksworks company, David Leon, said nowadays the stealth games don't challenge the gamers the way they should. I have to agree with this statement since all these modern games give some kind of an alternative way which doesn't punish the players that simply play the game in a dumb manner. By that, I mean, usually, in this type of game you have to calculate your moves so you don't get yourself killed. This is exactly what I felt while playing ARAGAMI. Every time I did something wrong, it backlashed to me. I was punished in some way and not only with a big hit to the score. Either I died or I had to use one of my abilities to get away, which made the game even harder. At the start of the game, Yamiko explains that you have the power to control the shadows, which you can leap to them and, later, create in the space you choose. But when you use your powers, you have to use the Shadow Essence. Your Shadow Essence is limited, and the game makes it obvious to you right at the beginning of it. You have to think what you want to do, where you want to go, and how you're going to do it. Playing this game mindlessly is going to get yourself killed and frustrated because you're not going anywhere in the hardest missions. There's another factor that interacts with your shadow essence, and that is light. Whenever you get near the light, your shadow essence slowly drains, and the only way to recover is to get back to the shadows. There are 3 ways to get by the missions. You can just try to be sneaky at all times and avoid killing anyone, or you can try to be sneaky, but if you're going to get caught, you don't mind killing the soldier that saw you. And finally, you can just take the hard way, that is, just to kill everyone. The kill animations are pretty nice, especially combined with the visuals of the game, which are spectacular to me, really beautiful. You can just sneak to the back of the soldier and finish with his life, or you can make an aerial kill, which adds style points in your head. Not in the game though, it counts the same as a normal stealth kill. Once they discover you, there is no way to actually fight them. You have to kill them while they are off guard. So, there's no fancy way to move your sword and deflect the light powers. If they ever hit you, you're gone. So, usually what you're gonna do is simply run away and try to hide as fast as you can. When you start collecting scrolls, you gain access to new techniques. You spend the scrolls you collected to achieve a new skill or improve it. The ARAGAMI skills don't spend anything, but you can only use techniques twice. So you have a limited use, which can be recovered by gaining access to shrines. I didn't really use them at my first run, but they are really useful if you're trying to get medals at the end. When you finish a level, the game gives you a score and tells you a lot of information, like how many gods you killed or the amount of scrolls you collected. You're rewarded with medals if you don't trigger the alert, if you didn't kill anyone, or if you killed everyone. For obvious reasons, you can't get both of these in the same run. All in all, this is a great stealth game with an interesting story. If you're up to a challenge, this game will fit you right, especially if you want to get all of the achievements. If you don't want to play this game alone, there's a possibility of playing it cooperatively with a friend. In a recent update, the developers enabled the cross-region friend invites for online multiplayer. Also, the developers said that, in the future, they are working to create the possibility of modding the game, so you can expect nice things from the community later on. I finished this game in approximately 5 hours, which means it was worth the equivalent of $25. The game costs $19.99, which makes it a pretty good deal, since if you really want to get everything out of this game, you need even more time. Anyway, I think this is a great game, and it's definitely worth the buy. I would like to thank you guys again for the attention, and goodbye.